Hey there, it's Winter Solstice. I'm going to do a general read and then do one for each sign. Let's get started. This is a read for the Winter Solstice. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do a general read, and then I am going to pull a card for each sign. So, Spirit, please allow me to see the highest and best message on this winter solstice. What is highest and best for me to see on this winter solstice? Let's see, do it this way. All right. Subconscious has the Ace of Cups. So we have the Seven of Pentacles crossed by the Four of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands at the base, Three of Wands at the crown. We have Judgment energy coming in. Potential future is the the Ten of Wands. Outside energies are the Nine of Swords, Strength, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So there is promise at the end. It looks like there's a lot of messages, a lot of fire happening right now. It looks like what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to tap into our spiritual compassion, as you would expect during this time of year. And oh, by the way, it doesn't matter when you see this, it's going to be correct for you. You've been reviewing the year, and you've been looking for opportunities, and it looks like there's something in the wings that is there for you, perhaps after the first of the year. It looks like it's been a long time coming too, because this is showing someone who has been through the ringer, and yet you're still standing. And it looks like out of all the options that you had, you have decided to pick on the one. And you come by this by discerning what belongs and what doesn't. So you've put those things that no longer serve you behind you, and you've decided what energy you're going to be moving forward with. This puts you in a good position, as you see it, for being able to receive abundance coming your way. It could be that you, if this happens to be a job, or it happens to be a business, there's customers, there's projects coming your way. You will be, it looks like, quite busy after the first of the year, almost to the point of overwhelm. It puts you in a position where you are a bit worried, but that's all right, because you tap into your inner strength. You know you can handle anything. You've handled everything up to this point. You're still breathing, right? You may show some battle scars, but you're still there. You've learned a lot. You have gained a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of experience. You tap into that, and with your inner strength and knowing that you have spiritual energy of compassion coming through you, opportunities are going to be coming to you fast and furious, and it gives you an opportunity. It could be that you need to go back and study some more. It could be that there's new business, new monies, new abundance coming to you in the new year. That's nice to know. If this looks like more of a spiritual growth type of thing. It could be that you are looking for, if you're looking for your twin flame or a soulmate. A soulmate to me is someone who comes in to help you learn a lesson. They may or may not stick around, but they are part of your soul group, and they are mates. It may be the same. It may be the same sex. It may be opposite sex. It really doesn't matter, because they're here to teach you, help you observe and acquire a new lesson. And it could be that you've just gone through that too. It could be that now you're detaching from your soulmate, this particular soulmate, and you have gone through and figured out what worked, what didn't with that, it's still, though it doesn't dishearten you, it's beating you up a little bit, but it doesn't dishearten you because you know in your heart of hearts that you still have love in your heart and you still have a lot to give. And it looks like, as far as romance and that kind of stuff, there's somebody in the wings. Once you grab your stability again, and you've gone through this cycle of absorbing and integrating the lesson, they'll show up for you. It may be a little bit more into the year other than in January, but timing really depends on how fast you pick up the lesson. If you really integrate it, then the next thing will come in. Don't worry about it. Things happen for a reason. It's okay. It has made you stronger. And it looks like if you are looking for romance, it looks like you may end up playing the field, and ultimately you'll find somebody who is a much better match for you than was there previously. Let's see. Do I need to... In fact, yes, here you have lots of options. You have 2 sevens. Sevens is a number of divinity. It's of inspiration. You have choices. Will you choose the next one is coming up to play with you? Are you going to choose the correct one, or are you going to go off on a tangent and go sideways again? It depends on you. Did you get the lesson? So it looks like also, if this is talking about jobs, yeah, you're going to have lots of opportunities coming to you in terms of being able to find that new money. If you're a student, then it's coming time for you to decide what your major really is, so that you can focus on it and move forward. All right, so now what I'm going to do, that's the general. I will have timestamps down for the different signs, so that you can see what the quick read is for this winter solstice. All right, so this is going to be the reading for Capricorn. You have the Queen of Pentacles energy coming. You are nurturing yourself. It looks like you've had a good year in terms of being able to manifest things around you. Be careful that you don't take advantage of other people, though, as you were acquiring your abundance. If you have respect for other people and you treat them with respect, you will become a master in being able to communicate with other people. You have an opportunity here. Don't take advantage of people. Pay attention that people don't take advantage of you. There's a lot of abundance here. With you nurturing yourself, you still are continuing to generate abundance for you. This is going to be the quick read for Aquarius on this winter solstice. There's been a lot of inner conflict with you. It could be outer, it may be showing up as outer conflict as well. You've had to fight for your own. It's really worn you down too, and it's drained a lot of energy for you. It could be that you are at a point where take the time to understand what's going on around you. Why are people competing with you? Why do you seem to be at odds with other people? It's really tearing you up. It could be also that you're an empath and that you are picking up other people's energy. Take time to identify what is actually going on and use the sword of truth to be able to identify what belongs and what doesn't, and cut out what doesn't belong. You don't need to be burdened like this. Yes, you've managed to carry it, but it's not all yours. You're at a point where now a new cycle is ready to start, as long as you recognize that everything that you are carrying is not yours. This is the Winter Solstice read for Pisces. It looks like there's new energy coming to you, new loves coming to you. It's new compassions. You're open to it. It looks like you're feeling young again. You're connecting with your intuition. You're being a lot more playful with your intuition. And it's giving you, there's a lot of young energy around you. Either you're working with children, or you are connecting with your inner child, but you may have new friends coming in. You are opening yourself up. You're connecting with yourself, though. You're connecting with your higher self, and you're listening. You're being more intuitive at this point, which is good. It's going to help you open up, and it's going to help you discern the people around you. You may also find out that people are going to fall out of your life and new ones come in as you go and intuit, and your energy gets, your frequency starts lifting up, and as you get to a higher frequency, you'll find other people leave and you have new ones coming in, new friends. This is the Winter Solstice for Aries. You're trying to find the middle of the road right now. That's the energy coming in. You've been working on both with your head and your heart, and you're trying to use alchemy to bring them together. You've been working really hard on that. You're looking for the best course of action for you to take. It puts you in a really good position too, in that it makes you ripe to be able to springboard into something new. You're going to have a lot of abundance coming to you because of all the hard work that you're doing with yourself as you go and you marry the male and the female in you, as you're marrying the two. And it makes you way more powerful because of it. You're going to find a brand new way of communicating with other people. It's going to be, there's been a lot of work involved with this, and you're going to find a lot of great benefits. It's really going to pay off for you. This is going to be for Taurus. This is for Taurus's winter solstice. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Ten of Swords. You've been working on your head and your heart. You've been working on getting the abundance. You've had a lot of abundance coming in. You are Taurus. You know how to really ground yourself anyway. This card denotes Taurus. You've been working on really nurturing yourself, not only in the better things of life, but also as far as your intellect is concerned. You want to be thoughtful without really being cutting. You want to have the kind of vision to where you can see the BS coming, and you're not going to put up with it anymore. You've decided that no more for you. That's not something that you are going to entertain. Is people that are duplicative, that do not have your best interest in heart. So you've been doing really good work. You are at the point of nurturing yourself, and so it's rising you above the common so that you can see what's going on, and you can cut things at the quick. This is for Gemini's Winter Solstice reading. Energy coming in as you're looking out for new opportunities. You're been working on setting yourself up to where you could be looking for a new job. You could be looking for a new place to live. You are looking to expand your horizons. It looks like there are some messages coming your way too in terms of that, and it really puts you in a really good position to be able to move forward with those new projects that you were looking to do, and you're going to be in really good position to be able to move on it and without any kind of inhibitions either, because you have the child here who's totally naked to the world. It has nothing to hide. Everything's the sun, everything's illuminated. This is, if you've been pondering whether to do something, whether to move forward with the situation, the sun is the biggest yes card that you can get in the deck. This is Cancer's Winter Solstice read. You've been really looking forward to getting you've been looking for the truth. And you've been using conventional means in order to look for that truth. You're using your intellect. You're wanting to you're looking at the conformity. You're deciding whether you want to conform or not. It has put you at a crossroads where you need to decide something here for too long. It's like you have two options in front of you, and I don't think that you're really thrilled on either one of them. So it's created a blindness with you. You don't want to see, you don't want to choose. But what I'll say is this, what may happen is that once you choose, you'll feel a lot better, for one. For the second thing, the one you choose may morph into something else that's even better. So don't get yourself stuck to where you don't move. You can look at your intuition. The moon is here inviting you to use your intuition to go inside and really decide which way you want to go. You may convention. If you're non-conventional, it may make your hackles come up considering going convention, but sometimes we need to do that, but we can still dance wildly in the middle of this box that they put us in, right? So go inside as you will. This is Cancer. There's the moon for you. You will need to choose soon. This is for the Leo Winter Solstice. Are you on your high horse? You're ready for an adventure. You're ready to get going. This is a fire sign. Wands is a fire sign. And it may denote you're ready to make some movement happen. It looks like you're sitting here juggling something, and it's getting you a little bit emotionally upset. And it could actually create some separation. That may be what the issue is that you're trying to decide whether to stay or go. It's going to Are you picking the lesser of two evils here? And it could be that there's it's the end of the road as far as what this event is about. It looks like are you wanting to go back? Because this stallion is pointing toward the past. He's looking to the past, and it may be that it's a scenario where you can't go back. Even if you did, it wouldn't be the same. So you may have to take your lumps and just move forward here, and that's what's creating your upset here. But you won't sink. Those ships in the back, they're still on the top of the water, and you won't sink, but it may sting a little bit. This is the winter solstice for Virgo. It looks like there's a bit of balance coming to bear as far as coins and currency are concerned. It could be that you're getting a little bit out of balance. The Tower is here showing you that there comes a time where you're going to have to make a hard decision. It's going to be cut off. You choose, or it's kind of like your parents saying, you can make the decision or I'll make the decision for you. It's much better that you use your own power in order to make the decision. So if it feels like this decision, this charity, this balancing act here, it may have been charity where something has abruptly ended and it's put you out in the cold. But there's always someone there to support you if you only look up. I'm going to throw another clarifying since this is so dire. Someone has taken advantage. There's somebody taking advantage. And you're at the short end of the stick right now. You do have options, though. Avail yourself to find the options. And this is going to happen right now, quick and in a hurry. Just be forewarned and take action so that you can go ahead and start the ball rolling as far as figuring out what your options are to be able to mitigate whatever's popping up here for you. This is the winter solstice reading for Libra. Fellow Librans. It looks like it's time for a rest. We've apparently a lot of stuff has happened, and it's put you to a point where you've been resting. It's a time for discernment. It's a time to figure out what's worked, what hasn't worked, so that you can prep yourself and for a transition coming. It could be that you're changing jobs. It could be something as dire as someone actually exiting the earth plane. Let's see. No, it's you're going to need your inner strength in order to move past this, but you've been working on that all this year. Just take the time where this lull here between Christmas and New Year's. Take the time to see what's worked and what hasn't, so that you can transition yourself for the first of the year, so you can use your inner strength to be able to get yourself prepped for the new year. There's going to be two roads that you can take, but you'll figure out the correct one, and you'll be able to move steady forward and be able to acquire the abundance that's there for you. But it's going to be a transition period. It's going to feel a little bit slow. It's going to be to where you're trying to figure it out. It is going to work itself out. It may take a couple of months in order for that to happen, but you will be able to move forward. looks worse than it actually is. It's just time to sit and figure out where you're at and where you're going. This is Scorpio's winter solstice message. Aren't you the King of Swords? There's come a time that you're using your intellect to be able to move forward in a very assertive way. It's put you in a position where you can be charitable because you have been thinking about things. You're using your sword of truth. You've been able to clean out things that no longer serve you. Perhaps that's what's happening, is that you are actually literally taking things out of your household and giving it to someone else so that it can clear your mind and clear your environment, because everything is all interwoven. It allows you to, again, with the balance, it's taking your male and female part, your active and your conscious and your subconscious, marrying them together. It is Scorpio. You're highly intuitive, so it's helping you to clear out all the space junk that's in your aura so that you can better effectively move forward for your path. This is for Sagittarius winter solstice. Here we are with the Hierophant, a very Jupiter type place, because they have to do with religion. It has to do with long distance. It has to do with expansion and convention. And it looks like the systems and conventions have been wearing you down. You're feeling really overwhelmed with what's been going on. Apparently, I would say there's a lot of stuff that you've picked up over the year that it's time to let it go. Once you let it go, it's going to allow you to expand again. This is very much a Sagittarius type thing. You have the world in your hand. You're looking overseas. You're looking internationally. You're looking to expand your universe. But in order to do that, you're going to have to remove the issues, integrate them, and take the lessons and let go of the rest of the stuff. You don't need to carry stuff. You're expansive. Yes, you are large, but that doesn't mean that you've created a void that you just need to fill in. No, it tends to weigh down your jovial nature. It's time to let this go so that you can look ahead in the new year and start anew. So it's the time of year to do that. Use the systems that you've put in place in order to do that. You can even look in a non-conventional way to be able to have this happen for you. There's going to be new opportunities coming to you, and Spirit's on your side. It's in the wings, and you'll see it here for too long. I hope that you have enjoyed this winter solstice reading. Let me know down in the comments what works for you, and I'm eager to know how you're looking to start off this new year. I appreciate you coming by and sharing, and I hope to see you again really, really soon.